Hi everyone, this is Sandeep. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about Nifty50 ETF. So ETF is an exchange traded fund. So by investing ETF, it is like passive investment and there is no active fund manager present. You get exactly the market return. So Nifty50 is the top index in India which tracks the best 50 companies in terms of market capitalization. It is spread across 50 companies across various sectors. These are the best 50 companies you can buy. So, and it is not equally divided. So each stock has given a certain weightage and it depends on the stock. So there are 50 companies in India. It is something like the S&P 500 or Nasdaq 100, something like that. But this is our Indian version. So here you can buy 50 companies, forget there's a manager, and you get the market returns. So here in India, there are around 17 companies which have given this ETF. Now, if you look at this Excel very clearly, so if you see in terms of market cap, you have the UTI, which is quite big, and the Nippon India Nifty50 ETF. One second, I'll just rest of the other rest of the other funds don't have this much market cap. Now, if you compare between these two, the expense ratio of UTI is slightly higher than Nippon India Nifty50 ETF by 0.01. However, the tracking error. So tracking error is how accurate it it matches the Nifty50 return. So if Nifty50 is 1, this will not give exactly 1. If it increase 1, this will not increase by 1. It will be 0.0 something like that, almost like 1. So there are tracking errors which happen, which will. So if you see it, this gives what you call similar return, more similar return to an actual Nifty50 compared to this, but the difference is 0.01. If you see, so if you are looking for a lower tracking error, you can go for Nifty50 UTI Nifty50. However, you are going for lower expense ratio, you can go for Nippon B's. But please keep in mind, apart from this expense ratio, you have to pay service charges. It's like investing any equity in the share market, and to invest in ETFs, you need to have a demat account. That is very important. You can get a demat account from any broker. And please know, I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. This video is purely for educational purpose. Please do your own due diligence, and I'm not responsible for any market loss. Do your own risk analysis, and happy investing and stay safe from COVID. Bye.